did you log out in the ass end of Mordor?
Mordor?
Yeah, remember when we logged out? I think we were in Karn Doom. Or not, I mean, Angmar.
Yeah, I was gonna
Uh,
say. I was
I
in
keep
Angmar.
thinking that.
I've logged in and did a little bit of extra stuff, and I'm actually at the last house right now. I'm walking inside.
Okay.
So, speaking of which, hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. I am Matt, your main host for the stream, and also with me to help out today is Randy Ronson McCulloch.
Good evening or afternoon. I'm not used to this.
Afternoon,
It's
yeah.
either 11. It's either 11 a.m. or 9:30 is when I'm usually streaming. So it's either good
um,
morning or good evening. Good
I'm
evening.
I'm used to the occasional afternoon stream. That's usually when I have Underworld. I play Ultimate
Oh,
Underworld.
by the way, thank you, Sarah, for showing me the warp speed auto slowdown. That is so much better. It still steers like a cow, but you're not an out of control cow. Uh,
Whee! Boing. So I guess I might as well get this started anyways. You can't really look at these missions with me. I believe your character's already done them by now.
this character, yes. No, my job is to give you transit. That's all I am. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
cab. I'm cabby. I'm
Alright.
Sarah's job on our normal streams.
Forward. If I can read it, I can't read it. The white against white. This is a terrible idea. Forward bulwark of the west. Yeah. And they want me to talk to Elrond.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
Welcome. I'm pleased to see you well. We must be thankful for every journey that ends safely, for these are dangerous times, and the shadow grows ever long outside Rivendell. I could have just gone with that, oh well. Small company will soon be setting forth on a mission of great secrecy to combat this growing dark. I'm loath to speak of it in detail of their errand, but know that it will do great hurt to the enemies of this age if they succeed. The fate of the race of men concerns you mostly, and I know that you are trustworthy. Two doughty men prepared to set forth on this perilous journey. Lend them your assistance as they prepare to leave. I speak of Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and Boromir of Gondor. Look for them in one of the guest houses along the road that wind up the south slope of the Vale of Imladris. I know that one. That's a
Yep.
name I know. It's just
Yep.
getting it right. So we're going to go talk to the humans. Ah, silly humans and your squishy meats. I'm a bear. And this is gonna be a local one, so it's gonna be more of me riding a horse than would be Randy taxiing me for this one.
Yeah, because there's no real place I could taxi you to.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just all in Rivendell, so it's not like you're going all over the place.
Yeah. Well, I'm going all over the place in Rivendell, but that's a small place considering.
That's a small difference than trying to get to the ass end of Eregion, which is where you're going to eventually wind up going. Spoilers.
Over this and up here.
stupid feds.
Guest house. aka we're nice enough to give you a nice place while you're here, but we don't like you or trust you enough to actually be on our regular homes.
We're keeping you far away from the rest of the people because you're all rude, crude jackasses.
Across the
See
river
ya.
from everybody. Bye!
You're all rude, crude jackasses. Signed the pretentious twats that are the elves. Twits.
Oh, so in other words, the elves are the British, and we're a bunch of Americans that can't queue up.
Pretty much.
Nail, meet hammer.
Pretty much. Pretty much. That's exactly who they are.
I'm actually going to remove these side quests here that I've been having from my deeding. I'll put them back on later. There, cleans up things. Aragorn. Forward 3 ways. Yeah.
Greetings.
Elrond has entrusted you with the knowledge of our errand. I'm glad. I go with Boromir to his city in Minas Tirith, a journey that lies along that of the rest of the company for many leagues, and yet the route to this is still undecided. I see 2 ways for the company to take. We might make for the Redhorn Gate, the pass over the mountains that descends into the Dermaldale, where lie the still waters of Mirror or Mer? Wow, I don't know how to pronounce that. Mermere. Okay, maybe that's it.
Miramare, I think. Or Miramare. I don't know. Miramar. No, that's not right.
Nope.
Never mind.
Anyway, we might head to the Gap of Rohan by which Boromir came north. There are difficulties associated with each way, but one of these 2 must provide the better route. I will continue poring over the maps. Will you speak with Gandalf about these 2 routes? I believe he is in Bilbo's room on the 1st floor of the House of Elrond.
So they send you back. Yes, the first part of this big-ass FedEx.
Also, I got Boromir
Could
over
I
the ring
speak
here.
with you
Is
a
this the
moment?
forward? Yes, they're both the forward, so I can get both of them at the same time.
Yep.
Boromir, it does my heart good to see Bjorning such as you. Aragorn here seems a strong man, but he seems to prize the friendship of elves over that of his own kind. So many elves in this place. Every hour we spend in this hidden valley prolongs the struggle of Gondor. How many men will fall for in its defense ere we depart? My sword arm itches for battle, and my horn longs for it to be sounded. You understand the need we have for haste. You are not like the others, who live in such a long span that concerns the present must seem trivial or meaningless, but it is not so. Climb the winding road to the south entrance to the valley and ask the guards there if they have any need of my vigilance. I will spend the time until we depart guarding my borders if they have need of my strength. Alright, so he's antsy and just wants something to do, and Aragorn is busy trying to pore over maps. Alright.
And of course, this means that you're going to wind up with stuff to do.
Okay, actually the quickest one is to talk to the people that Boromir wanted me to talk to. They're just south of me. I have to head that way to go to the other quest route too, so might as well just go there and get that done.
Yep, you do that. I'm just doing Spring Festival stuff in various locations. Waiting for you to need a lift. But that will be in a little bit.
What is it? Alt F10 or something like that? Yeah, there we go. Getting dark out. Making sure I got my light on.
God damn it. This is one of those quests that you gotta balance on top of a fence while drunk.
Joy.
Yeah. And it's
Which
not
one of you five are the right one?
Yep. Why is it that like every single festival quest in here involves copious amounts of alcohol?
Because why not?
It's like it's like the only pastime in Middle Earth is heavy drinking, apparently.
Or smoking. We have things here that the entrance to the valley well in hand. I appreciate the intention of our visitor from the south, but we have no need of his assistance. Imladris has been safe from attack for long years before either he or you walked in Eredor. Thank him for the offer, but tell him his concern is misplaced. The elves can protect Imladris. In short, shush. Go busy yourself with something else. Yo, dude, they turned you down.
What can I do for you?
What's that?
Talking to Boromir.
Okay.
What did you say? The elves have turned down my offer of aid? This is what I expected, though it grieves me to see it so clearly. The elves believe they have no need for us. They may change their opinion if Gondor falls, and change it quickly. Do they not see that our people are still their last defense? Have they forgotten the great deeds of our people and have made this land safe? We must remind them, my friend. Go to the Hall of Fire and the House of Elrond and remind some of the elf singers there of the great deeds of our people, of Gondorian chivalry, perhaps, and if Elendil and his sons, they will not then undervalue these contributions of our people. So go, don't tell the bards to play some human music about some of our stories.
Go to the elves and tell them that humans are awesome.
Humans are boring. And you're all a bunch of jackwagons. You're all terrible people.
Yay, humans! Boo, elves!
Bunch of pretty boys. What do you do all day?
Yeah, it's gonna go real well over with the elves, let me tell you. The only time I've ever seen that work, the we rule, you suck, was I think the Scots. You get a couple of Scotsmen from rival clans really drunk and they start telling old war stories. You know? Oh, we got you at the battle of that. Oh, yeah, but we got you at the battle after that. You know, that kind of thing.
My grandfather's grandfather killed your grandfather.
Yeah,
And my father killed yours. So a whole bunch of stuff to do in here then. Bilbo's room? I think that's where Gandalf is at.
Yes.
Why Bilbo isn't in his own bloody freaking room, I don't know, but...
Because he's in long-term stay there.
But this is his room.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you disturb me?
If you're only going to be there a couple weeks, you stay in the guest house. If you're going to be there a lot longer, they give you your own room, his own room.
Yes, but he's never in his own room.
Oh, well.
Anyways, 2 ways you say? What are the 2 ways over the mountains that Aragorn proposes? The passage to the mountains could be difficult. The Red Horn Gate is a very high up, and in winter the heights may be treacherous. I do not believe the Gap of Rohan will be open to us. That way would bring the company too close to Isengard, and Aragorn will understand why we must go that way. But there is a 3rd way through the mountains. I will not speak of it here, but Aragorn will know the way of which I speak. Return to him with my misgivings. In other words, pathetic human. I believe the fire hall... Yeah, the hall fire is over here. Gotta get close enough to open the door. Yo, Bardface. To Boromir's urging, you recite the tale of the ride of Gondorian's chivalry at the pursuit of the Witch King from Fornos, where the forces of Angmar were routed. A good tale, and the deeds of Prince Ernur are worthy of remembrance, as are those of many strong men besides. But your tale has ended before Ernur's horse gave way in terror to the Witch King. There is not for the arrival of the Elf Lord Glorfindel, things may have gone ill for the capture of Gondor that day. But your point is clear. Against the great evils of the shadow, elves and men must stand together. It is a lesson gladly remembered. Well, thank you for turning it into a better direction. And there's someone else I need to talk to in here yet? Oh, there's somebody over here at this table. At Boromir's urging, you recite the tale of Elendil and his sons, and the strength that they brought to bear in the battle of Dagorlad, the Black Gate of Mordor. I know this tale, but I know it by another name, for in Eladris it is called the Song of the Last Alliance, and involves more characters, not just Elendil the Tall, but Gilgalad our king and Master Elrond, and Círdan the shipwright. But you have reminded me of this, and I urge you not to forget it yourself. Neither men alone nor men alone, elves alone or men alone, could have withstood the power of the enemy of the Siege of Mordor. Wow, the singers are actually not douchebags in here. Woohoo!
Well, yeah. Well, you know Boromir was being a bit of a douchebag. But...
Yes. But the it's nice to see the bards actually have a clear head on their shoulders, which is not always the case. There's my bridge. I'm like, where's the bridge? How do you lose a bridge? Come back with this information and both the humans are going to be super pouty. Boromir first, since he's right by the door.
What do you need?
You have eased my mind, though it seems we struggle alone. It is not so. That is why we fight on. Not just for our own people, for all people. Finish. Ooh, that's a nice chunk of experience. And talk to Aragorn.
Greetings.
I do know of this third way, and Gandalf knows too that I am loath to bring the company through the mountains by that road. It is a dark way and dangerous. I will say no more of it now, but I hope it will not come to that. My heart tells me that the Red Horn Gate is the safest for our purposes. Thank you. You have done me a service. Finish. Okie dokie. Another nice chunk of XP. So, back to Elrond. All the way across Rivendell and back again 3 times. Yeah, gotta get my foot in. There we go. The one that's gonna go off a cliff in the middle of Waterfall Valley here. Suddenly find yourself halfway into the Trollshaws and have to climb back up again. Alright, back
strange
to Elrond.
fate brings you hither?
Thank you for helping Aragorn and Boromir with their preparations. The fate of your people is bound to the success of the mission they must undertake. Finish.
Hope is not in vain.
The Fellowship departs. Forward. Time has come for the company to depart on their errand of secrecy. As you have been of some assistance with the preparations, you may join the members of my household as we see them on their way. Tell me when you are ready to wish them well. Alright, let's go.
The household of Elrond Half-Elven gather to bid farewell to 9 brave adventurers entrusted with a secret task which could mean the salvation or doom of Middle-earth. I, Gandalf the Grey, must lead them along dark roads.
Talking to Frodo. Everything seems to be ready, and we're about to leave. Hopefully I will see you again once this is all done with. Alright. Speaking of which, talk to Samwise. Samwise, you dunderhead, you've gone and forgotten to bring the bit of rope with you. I knew there was going to be something you had forgotten. Bill here will have too much to carry as it is. I've lightened his load as much as I can. Continue to talk to the others. Talk to Aragorn, who's perched on a rock. Keep an eye upon these lands while we are away, my friend. Our errand is a dangerous one, but there will be danger behind us too. And my footsteps will be easier if I know that you remain behind to protect against them. My own journey will carry me far from here. Talk to Mary. This is it. Wish us luck, and we'll be sure to come through okay. Leastways, we'll make sure to lend Frodo all the help we can, and do whatever Gandalf needs us to do. We'll see you when we get back, and that's a promise. Vixie, could you get our legendary item? No, we're working towards it. We're working towards it. We gotta get through the beginning quest stuff first. And Boromir. So begins a new journey. Let us go forth boldly, I say, rather than skulking from shadow to shadow. And let the enemy quail at our coming.
That man has an ego problem.
Yeah, that's pretty clear in the books too. Now Gandalf wants to talk to me too. Remember, the company has been chosen, and any more would threaten the success of its mission. You have business remaining in Eriador, brave Bjorning. Defended, let me try and say that again. Defend its people from the lengthening shadows. If the errand of this company fails, Eriador will have need of heroes before the final darkness. VC said he just got home. I assume he was out for a bit. Probably for food or whatever else he wanted or needed.
By the way, Matt, the language is English. Just to remind you.
Haha, yeah. You screwed up too, so shush. And it's not all English either, it's partially Elvish. Of course you're hungry, Pippin. Cameo as fuck, says Nixie, because since we're here to watch the fellowship take off. Now they want me to talk to Elrond. Yes? It is done and they are beyond my aid. For all my wisdom I cannot see the end of the road. May they come to it in safety and return to Rivendell in victory.
Jesus, Elrond, read the fucking books, please.
Let's go back inside. There is nothing we can do for them. The company must now rely upon their own strength and wisdom. Travel now! So that way we can stop the waterfall noise.
Ambient
Will you
sounds
lend me
have
your
gotten
aid
louder,
once
haven't
more?
they?
The waterfalls in Rivendell have always been noisy as hell.
Yeah, but they've gotten noisier.
I don't think they've gotten any noisier, they've just always been loud. Stun, all of our hopes now rest on the 9 members of the company. 9 walkers stand against the 9 riders of the enemy. May they come to no harm and return to safety, their task completed. There is nothing we can do now for them. We must stand tall against the shadow, and keep its attention focused upon us, far away from those who can do it the greatest harm. That is our task now. Do you accept it? Finish now. Choose one. I'll choose the health potions, thank you. Completed. Forward. Fellowship. And that's all that they leave me with? Is the forward done?
There's still more you have to do.
Well, the forward is done and it's not giving me another quest.
Hang on. Let me check the, epic quest. Okay, this is book 2.
Book 2? No, this was volume 2.
No, volume 2, book 1. I was just going forward and backwards. I'm just seeing where book 1 starts. Okay, yeah. Just come on out of Elrond's place.
Okie doke. Let me guess, we have to go somewhere completely different to actually get the main quest going now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least the startup is done. Come on.
It would have been nice to have a talk to this person here, but apparently they forgot to add that.
Apparently.
What's supposed to happen is you do this forward, and then you quest for a while, you run through a region, and then find the book quest again, I think. Which is kind of stupid.
Yeah, if you're going to have a main quest, link the main quest up properly, please.
Right here, Matt.
Oops. Ah. You have a thing for black armor, don't you?
Well, it looks really good on this armor set.
I will agree that it looks really good on that particular set.
It's the fact that when I put this on Bronwyn, it was only because I had tried it on this particular character and had it work.
See, I was planning to color this armor, but I can only color the white stuff, and I'm like, no, that's what ties everything together.
Okay, here we go.
Whee! New deed, Ruins of a Region.
Yep. But who I believe we want to talk to, I think, is this character here. Does he have a ring above his head?
Let me get a horse stable here first.
Make of honor.
Thank you. And I do see a ring over their head.
Okay.
Another deed. The ring goes south. Find different locations. Okay.
We will reclaim the lost halls of Khazad-dûm.
Let's see. Let me see.
Now, book
Yeah,
1, chapter 1. Strangers in Holland.
That's the one. That's the one.
What brings you to this? What brings you to this place, traveler? An expedition of my folk has come to Holland to seek their kinsman Balin within the vastness of Khazad-dûm. But I deem this has not to do with your affairs. Still, our lords, wow. It's an O with a weird thing over it. I'm not sure how you pronounce that.
What's the rest of it?
Our lords Vosi and Bulgar have recommended that we accept whatever help is offered to us in this matter. Did they mean outsiders, I wonder? If you truly wish to aid dwarves in reclaiming the halls of their fathers, speak with Tolk on the other side of this archway. We have not heard from Balin in many years, and we may find the great halls of Cosmodon empty or full of danger.
Okay, so then you go right through the door there into
Whoop.
a solo instance.
Okie doke. Bob and Boris. Kappa. No, I might as well just start making easier nicknames because some of these names are ridiculous. Hi, Tolk.
Khazad-dûm has long been lost to us, but we will reclaim it!
Welcome to Holland. We have followed our lords, Bob and Bulgar. Here with the purpose of reclaiming the mines of Moria, lost to us for too many long years. If you are willing to aid us in this adventure, we will be grateful for as long as the mountains stand above the halls of our fathers. Know this, though, Cosmodon was long ago taken by the dwarves by violence and slaughter, and has remained devoid of our kind through the long years. Balin led an earlier expedition to reclaim the great city, but there has been no word from him in many a year. We do not know what they may find within the mines.
Death.
The spies
Death
of
is
our
in the
enemies
mines.
are everywhere.
Come on, we all know this.
We had not been here long before it became clear that some power has been keeping a watchful gaze on Holland. Filthy caravan have appeared in great numbers, spying on our efforts and troubling the workers. I do not know what the purpose what purpose news or of our efforts may be put to their presence has made Bob uneasy, and that is enough for me. To the south, you can see where the sea Saranan once flowed. I assume that's a river. Well, the river once flowed, but it was dried up in stream bed and now empty. Walk among the banks, defeat any of the spying caravan you see there, and bring me their talons. We can put these vile birds' claws in various uses. More importantly, though, you will be hindering whatever fell plan the master of these spies may be brewing for my kinsmen. We're gonna go slaughter birds. Thumbs up from Vixie. Oh yeah, look at this place. It's a lovely, pretty place. Too bad the water's all gone. Eat axe, Kraban. Duty, Kraban Slayer. Defeat birdies, collect claws. 2 out of 4. That's a noisy truck. And you, Mr. Bird. I'm going to assume you're in front of the bees. Is that no?
Thank you for this, my friend.
Thank you for this, not only for the talents, but for defeating agents of whatever power believes that the dwarves have no business here in Holland, or in
Dwarves
Khazad-dûm.
will prevail.
We've written a report for you to bring to Bob. Show him this document and he will determine how best to utilize your assistance. You will find Bob near the wagons beyond the rocky outcropping to the southeast. Just follow the road as it bends around the outcropping and turns northeast.
Bob the dwarf.
It's a B O with a weird thing and a B afterwards. So yes, we're just shortening it to Bob because to hell with it. I don't know how this is supposed to be pronounced.
It's Bob the dwarf, everybody. Bob the dwarf. Everybody give Bob the dwarf a hand.
This is Bob. Actually, no. We'll hold on to that. Vixie's having a chuckle, though.
Keely, Balin, Dwaylen, and Bob.
Welcome, everyone, to the stream that would make Sarah fidget.
Oh, yes.
We're not linguists here. Good day. I said good day. This is Bob.
Yeah, there you go. He's smiling, Bob.
And welcome to Holy.
Well, he's got a nice big bushy beard, so I'm pretty sure he could be smiling and we wouldn't even know it. Thank you for bringing me this, and for your efforts on our behalf. Our work here has been going more slowly than we expected. My cousin Broger and I determined to break Balin within Moria some months ago. Determined to seek Balin and within Moria months ago, but it took many weeks to assemble an expedition of dwarves willing to accompany us. We chose the roundabout way over the mountains as to speak with Lord Gloin, as a close friend of our father's, but Khazad-dûm. Wow, I am just butchering everything. A close friend of our father's about Khazad-dûm. His words were grim. I do not think he believes our expedition will succeed. It has been too long without word. He said to us, for Balin, son of Fundin, to live still within the mines. I am beginning to perceive a likelihood that of his warning.
The Holy Gate is blocked with rubble, and my dwarves work to clear it.
When we arrived at the Holy Gate some days ago, we found the doors of Durn sealed by rubble and debris. Our road seemed poorly chosen now. I wonder if the Dimri Gate on the eastern side of the mountains is open. Dwarves of our expeditions have been working to unearth the gate, but it is lean and hungry work. Bring them these lunches so that they may harbor strength for the labors ahead. Travel north up the slope between the rocky walls, and you will find the workers resting all along the path to a Holy Gate. And here are more along the edge of the water before the doors. Speak with War at the gate, and when you have done this, and he will have further tasks for you. So, big windy road is what this is. Horse. Did I go take a wrong turn somewhere? Map. Oh. It's a side road I missed somewhere. Again, thankfully I can use a horse in this instance. As I just saw a hobbit.
Not so much a solo instance as an instance you can only get into if you've not done it.
Four of my best dwarves have gone missing.
Not part of the main quest. You.
These halls will be great once more.
Here's food for you. Here's food for you.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom. These halls will be great once more.
That's 3 out of 7.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
4. And a couple more. Well, this is a haphazard bridge if I just saw one.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
I'm hearing. Oh. Let's say I'm hearing weird noises in the water, and I find a dwarf here throwing rocks in there. Push you in there. And the last 2 lunches are for the guys working at the door.
May Durin return soon to his halls. The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
And talk to War.
We are running low on pickaxes. They break too easily.
You've come at just the right time. We're really going through pickaxes up here, and if we break any more, it will hinder our progress in digging out the Holland Gate. Bring these broken pickaxes back to Lord Bob and tell him that we need some replacements, and quickly, if we are to continue making good progress. If you will find him near the bank of the river south of the winding road that ends at the gate. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to jump across the water here and swim. I'm not scared, no watcher. As I get a sensation of evil. Blah.
Yeah, Matt, think about where you are.
Mm-hmm. I know where I am. Watcher in the water be damned. Bitch, I swim over you.
Yeah, we'll see how long you keep that attitude. Bucko.
Fixie language.
Bucko? I didn't realize Bucko was a swear.
Fixie also says, I want gummy candy and no bitch.
We have gone through so many
Damn it.
pickaxes already.
I've got that bug in Bree.
Hmm.
You know, the one where you can't go any further because suddenly the entire screen goes black?
Darkness is your ally. Oh, I see. These pickaxes are broken, which means that unless we get replacements to water, all the work on the excavating and hauling gate will be suspended. We'll have to do something quickly about this. Finish.
We will need both branches and stones to repair these pickaxes.
We had no way of knowing the gate would be in this state, and didn't think to bring extra picks with us. Still, this area has many stout trees which should provide ample, strong branches, perfect for pick handles. We'll sharpen the metal heads all ourselves and attach them to the new handles. I sent my son Bori to collect stones upon which we can sharpen our axes. but he has yet to bring me any. Gather branches from the bases of the trees and help my son collect sufficiently sharp stones and return to me when you have done both. Well, he's probably wasting time in his friend Broen at the stairs east of here. These two can care more about spinning off tales than they do about working. Okie doke. Area for tree branches. Everywhere! Vixie, I'm attacking the darkness. Boyd. Bird. Bertie. I'm a great magician, your clothes are red. There's a reference. Freaking bird. I am trying to collect sticks. You get out of my face.
As always, you have been a great help to the dwarves.
I'm getting a message. I'll check in a little bit here. I need to talk to him, but I need to talk to him after I finish helping his son first, apparently. Actually, I didn't need to come across, I just needed to come down this way. Wait, what the heck? Oh, there we go. Yeah, this way. I'm getting myself lost and confused for no reason. Alright.
Imagine the adventure that awaits us within Khazad-dûm.
These dwarf voices. Oh! This is a pernige dwarf voice now. No! Hello, did Father send you to oversee the charge he gave me? To tell you the truth, it hasn't been going very well. I was supposed to find suitable stones for sharpening our pickaxes for the workers at the gate, and I did find 2 of them, but when I got a little distracted, my friend Rowan and I have been discussing the treasure we might find within, you see, and I lost track of time. I'll give you these stones I already found. If you like, find the rest of them for me, and I won't forget it. I had some luck looking along the dry bed of the river, but not every stone here is suitably sharp. I'm at 2 out of 6. Oh, here we go. I am. Do you need me to get off the horse? Yeah, you need me to get off the horse. Pain in the neck. Alright. Just follow along the riverbed. Oh, is there one down there? There's one down there. Good day to you, bird. I'll take this. And I'm done with these quests. I'm back to Bob. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that it's white in name, meaning that I'll get experience for killing it, I'd not bother with these birds. But I can use all the experience points I can nab up.
As always, you have been a great help to the dwarves.
It's very important that we have the branches needed to repair the pickaxes. How else do we remove the rubble that blocks the doors? It's sharp. And I'm getting called for something just a moment here. I'm gonna turn this in.
These stones are just what I
now.
need, and I thank you for them.
And I'm gonna be right back, just a moment. Gummy candy or unsub? I don't know how to give you gummy candy. I got called away to cover family stuff really quick and it's done now.
Very good. We will start repairing the pickaxes right away.
Ah, that's almost a worthwhile necklace. And that's not worth it. I'll just take that for money.
Bordy is a good boy and will grow into a fine dwarf.
What? Bori is a good lad and will grow into a fine dwarf. I reckon his preference for tail spinning over hard work will pass in time. My cousin Bulger and I were no different when we were his age. It will take some time to fashion pickaxes from the materials you have delivered. While my dwarves are working on that, I would ask you to lend your aid to Bulger if you truly wish to assist the dwarves. Not a moment shall be idly spent. You will find my cousin north of here, somewhere along the road that winds up to the gate. He is gruff and even for his line, but will welcome your help. Blah. Spit it out. There we go. Up this way. What am I looking for? Okay, there's a road way up there, and actually I need to find... Okay, I'm right alongside the road that I need to use to get up there. Horse! Yep, chapter 6.
What do you want? I'm very busy with my work.
What did you say your name was? Is that a real name? You'll need to work especially hard to make up for that.
Some madness has taken the wolves of this place.
Some madness has seized the wolves of this area, driving the creatures into blind fury. They are far more aggressive than usual, and I fear that they may attack our expedition before long. Can you hear their shuddering voices in the wind? I sent my son Borin to challenge these beasts of shadow, but he has not yet returned. He's probably wasting time with my cousin's boy, wagging his tongue by the stairway yonder. Return to the river bed and climb the opposite bank, whence the fell clamor comes. There is a cave, Filgonigan, on the far southwest of here. It should be that you will find some explanation for the creature's wrath within that cave. I fear you must help my son with this task, for he's not yet spoken with me about its success or completion. Talk to my cousin Bozzy when you have finished. Talk to cousin Bob. And back around again. Meanwhile, Randy's off in the field somewhere twiddling his thumbs.
Nah, I'm in Arid Lewin collecting twine.
Out in the fields twiddling his thumbs.
And earning spring leaves.
Yo.
The glorious tale of Growing the Mighty. That's what they will call it.
A traveler who helped Bori with gathering the stones, aren't you? I thought so. I have an eye for faces and never forget a name, especially one belonging to an adventurer. Of course, the more dangerous deeds you accomplish, the more memorable you'll be. That's what I'm hoping to do, you know. Once we get inside Cosmodon, Bori and I will become... wow, I completely... Khazad-dûm, and I become we can become great heroes, and stories of our adventures will be told all over the land. Years from now, the glorious tale of Rowan the Mighty would inspire young dwarfs just like the songs of Doran of Thorn Oakenshield inspired Bori and me today. If you'd like to help me with my task my father gave me, though, I wouldn't turn it down. There are shadow wargs into the south, across the dried up riverbed. Defeat some of the beasts for me if you would. I've already slain one of them, but that's not really enough. My good fortune will be with you, friend. I am super lazy. I just want to sit here talking to my cousin. Go kill some wolves for me, and then I'll go back to my father. Bye-bye. Lazy freaking dwarves. That's the stereotype for the dwarves in this game. They're all a bunch of lazy know-nothings. Good half of them at least. Shadow puppy, eat bees. Wolf and Warg Slayer. Noob deed. Or actually, no, that might have been actually like a class deed or something. Pixie says to kill the dwarf. Me friends like you. There, I did your job for you. Now what?
Is it in me to do great deeds?
You have returned and in victory over Shadow Wargs. You truly are an adventurer of great worth, are you not? In all honesty, my battle with that Shadow Warg wasn't exactly worthy of a song. I was too frightened to do more than survive. I guess I'm not much of a hero. Is it in me to do good deeds? Will there ever be a song sung about me? Or will my name be forgotten? You are most kind. I hope I will soon have the chance to prove myself as you have done.
Or will my name be forgotten? Who are you?
What are you? What's your name again? I can't remember. I've just labeled you as annoying dwarf number 25. Goodbye. Goodbye, Sally. The name is Betty. Find the cause of the wolves' madness. Going over to find that cave. Whee! Me friends like your face. What are we looking for down here? No, just this area in general, huh?